Hey everyone, it's been a while. Hope you've had a lovely week. The last 2 weeks at work for me have been exhausting, but I'm finally home and I'm actually home this evening. I came home to some amazing goodies as well. Now, I cannot wait to speak about all of this. This is all in connection with my book subscription boxes that I will be launching soon. Date still to be confirmed. Just an update on that. Adrian has actually received 30 copies of his new book. We're just waiting to sort a date out for those books to get to myself. So hopefully in the coming weeks they will be launched. You'll have your hands on those. I'm really excited for that. And that book club will be for the end of next month. So perfect start to this book launch for me. I put a video out there asking for authors to get in touch to see if there's any way I can promote their books in these boxes, because I always feel dreadful saying, no, I can't read your book because I've got 220 odd books here on my shelf. So anywhere that I can advertise someone's book, please feel free to send me it. Honestly, I've had so many incredible things sent to me already. The first book box upstairs, I've got Lucy Brighton and Laura Carter have both given me these incredible postcards. It's fantastic. I've got bookmarks. I've got some more today. So I'm going to go through this. And let me tell you, this first book, it says Throne of Glass meets Harry Potter. And I was like, right, that's my two all-time favourite series that I've read. So, I mean, you wait. I want people, when they get this in their book box, to really give me some feedback, because I am looking to obviously gauge what the next 3 or 4 books would be in advance. Now, I already got like the next 2 kind of worked out. It's just from then onwards. But I'll start with this one because you wait. I'll read this. I'm all for reading things out loud, so hopefully I don't ruin it and have to restart this whole video again. But here it goes. So, T.T. Greenshaw has sent me this. Witchcraft and Fury. Look how incredible that is. Absolutely beautiful. Not only have I got that, got some incredible bookmarks to put in the boxes, and some postcards. I love a map. I absolutely love a map. But let me read this out to you, because if this doesn't draw you in, I don't know what will. So it says, obviously Harry Potter meets Throne of Glass. Amazing. Elite YA fantasy, immaculate medieval vibes. So it says, Solar Carpenter is the first girl to study magic in 100 years, and maybe the last. For over a century, only high-born men have wielded magic in Ashwood. Witchcraft is forbidden, and women who practice it are persecuted. But Solar, a girl surviving on scraps from small thefts, is plucked from obscurity to study an elite encampment under one of Ashwood's greatest wizards. No, that is perfection. I cannot wait to get stuck into that. That sounds incredible. Once I get the books, I need to see how much space I've got in the first book box launch, because I don't want to jam pack it with so much. This may even go into the second book box, but stay tuned for that, because this looks unreal. Thank you so much for sending me this. It's bloody mind-blowing. I also was sent this as well, The Boy in the Emerald Fire. So I spoke to this author via TikTok. Now, C.A. Jackson reached out to me, and again I was like, I feel really bad. I don't know when I'm going to get around to reading this. However, how cool does that look? The concept sounds incredible. So I will just need to stop working too many hours and start plowing through my books, because I need to get around to this at some point. I'll read a little bit of the blurb. It's quite there's quite a bit of detail on here, but again, it's really intriguing. So it says, in a world where nobles hoard magic, one commoner becomes the spark that could burn it all down. Lorien Knight, a blacksmith's bastard, has no claim to power until a noble's magic fuses with his soul. The theft is impossible, illegal, a death sentence to survive. To survive, Lorien must pose as the noble's heir and journey to the capital. Honestly, and another map. I love a map. I got some really good fantasy books here. So I cannot wait to start this. Cannot wait to start that. Now, last but certainly not least, I have been telling you about this for quite some time. This is only in paperback at the minute, but I've contacted Snug as a Book to get some Kindle ones and some hardbacks, because I know a lot of people that follow me are Kindle users. So, are you ready? Because I was blown away. Finally, you can get a No Shelf Control book sleeve. How cool is that? I am blown away. I've worked with No Shelf Control, Snug as a Book, for quite some time, just promoting their work, because she's incredibly talented. I've got a Galaxy sleeve, I've got a Thriller sleeve. Absolutely incredible person. She really is. She's absolutely talented. Look at this. Gigi looks so serious with my logo up close and personal, but I am just blown away by the detail. So that is currently the paperback one. I will have 12 available, but I'll launch this all at the same time I launch my book box, so stay tuned. You're going to have to get this in your basket quite quickly, and I'm going to get straight back in touch and get some hardback ones and some Kindle ones. They may be ready by the first book book launch. If not, I'll make sure they're ready by the second. So just stay tuned and keep your eye on my page.